Then you'll see where I am.
What's the address, sir?
And I'll give you, matter of fact, I hit you with something. I'll give you $3. Goddamn it. Come on here.
Sir, we have one. This is not a joke, sir. We have $1 million for you, and you are turning it down?
I don't need no motherfucking money.
You don't need $1 million, sir?
I'm worth more than $1 million.
Sir, I can't believe that in America, as a black man, William, you are turning down $1 million, sir.
I ain't turning down. I said just bring it to me.
What is your? You have to give me your address, sir. We have to mail the check to you. We can't.
I gave you 54 with the
Okay, sir. In 30 minutes, we need you to be there. And we're going to come, and your life will change, sir. When you get this $1 million, you will never have to worry about stressing again, worrying about women. Your life will change.
And you gonna bring me a check?
$1 million, sir.
Oh, you ain't gonna try to rob me, are you?
No, sir. You're gonna get $1 million that you can take and deposit in the bank, sir. You can take the check and do whatever you want with it.
I broke up with my ex-girl.
Okay. My address is 5042 Wooddale 3118.
Okay, sir. We'll see you in 30 minutes, sir.
And what's your name?
I'm John Lewis.
John Lewis?
Yes, sir.
And you're going to bring my $1 million check in 30 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Don't bring the police with you, goddamn it, and lock me up.
Sir, you will get your money. Sir, you have just been pranked on Legend and Comic Show. You're not getting $1 million. You're going to still be broke.
I ain't going to get the $1 million.
No, sir. This was just a prank. This was just to uplift your day. You're live on the air on the radio show, sir.
Man, I don't give a damn what I'm live at, man.
We just
you don't get no goddamn.
We just wanted to uplift your spirit, sir, and make sure that you smile for the day.
My spirit already uplifted. I was uplifted before you called. You fucked my spirit up. But you did. My spirit was okay until you called with that bullshit.
Well, sir, I'm sorry, sir. We
don't worry about it. You going to hell. That's just like I'm call you to go to hell. You going to hell with that. You going straight to hell.
Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Motherfucking Comic. Chicago TV news crew was robbed at gunpoint while reporting on the string of robberies. What are the odds of that? So now the police ain't gonna even be able to pull up after the crime is over with and report. A Chicago television news crew reporting on the string of robberies ended up robbing themselves after they were accosted at gunpoint by 3 armed men wearing ski masks. Spanish language station Univision Chicago said a reporter and photographer were filming just before 5 a.m. Monday in Chicago's West Town neighborhood when 3 masked men brandishing firearms robbed them, taking their television camera and other items. 9 times out of 10, these were some of the motherfuckers who've been robbing. Robbery is so common now that this is a normal thing. And in areas where motherfuckers are starving and broken and poverty is at an all-time high. Because in Chicago, let's just be honest, let's get down to the core and stop looking down and judge in Chicago, Illinois for what's going on because it's out of control. The people have no choice. They're staying and growing up in these fucked up areas but to do what they got to do to survive. Now, you aim to try to get out of there, but while they're there, they have to deal with this. They can't get around this. See, this is something that people don't really want to talk about as far as bad neighborhoods. If you're fortunate and blessed to stay in a good neighborhood, then you don't have to deal with this. But when you come in this world and you have no choice but to live in a fucked up surroundings, then you have to indulge until you can get away. That's the problem that people don't want to talk about. Now, they would approach with guns. They were approached with guns and robbed. Mainly it was personal items and they took a camera. Luis Godinez, vice president of news at Univision Chicago, told the Chicago Tribune. He said the news crew was filming a story about robberies that was slated to run on the morning news. He said the footage they shot was in the stolen camera and the story never made it on air. Chicago police identified the victim as a 28-year-old man and a 42-year-old man. Police said the pair was outside when the 3 men drove up in a gray sedan and black SUV. After the armed robbers took their items, they fled in their vehicle. No injuries were reported. That's why I was just saying the other day. It done got so fucked up out here that you can't even do a regular job. You can't even work a regular job and be safe no more. This is finna be world war out here in these streets and out here in this world. That means when you go into your corporate office with your suit and tie, you gotta take your gun. That means when you go into McDonald's and drop some burgers and fries, you gonna need your Glock. Yeah. If you go into Amazon to ship off packages, you would need to bring your gun. We never thought that it would come to this, but it's that time. Now, this episode was the second robbery this month involving the Chicago news crew, after a photographer was assaulted and robbed while preparing to cover a weekday afternoon news conference on Chicago's west side. Let me show you what's going on. It's so many motherfucking guns out here that niggas are just waiting on the prime opportunity. And if you really think about it and be honest, robbing a news reporter is an easy job. Because most of the time they got 2 or 3 people. They get out the little news crew truck and they set up cameras. And they have expensive equipment too. And this is equipment that a neighborhood dude can use to do a rap video. He can use to produce content for the internet and get paid. Or he can just go sell it to a video and audio place. Or go sell it to somebody that's trying to start up or produce videos. At the end of the day, it's a way to get easy money. Now, they saying that these robberies prompt the National Association of Broadcast Employees, which represents TV photographers in Chicago, to warn about the growing safety threats to those who cover the news. Yeah, they're going to start. You got to think about it. News reporters be out there talking about this and that in the roughest parts of the neighborhood. They deserve to get paid more. If you are a reporter, you deserve to get paid triple the amount that you're getting paid now. And as a reporter, knowing how dangerous that the word and got, they should have security. Much as these news stations have made over the years, y'all should secure these reporters when they go out. Now that goes to show you that we living in a country where y'all take y'all motherfucking ass and run to the voting booth and you're not protected when you out here doing a public serving job. I couldn't be a reporter right now, not for no news station. I can report for myself, but not for them. Not after that. Now, since we own the city of Chicago, let's talk about the rat problems across the world. The rat problems that we have in the United States of America. It's bad everywhere. Chicago and Los Angeles top the list of rattiest cities in the United States. A pest control company's annual list of the rattiest cities in the United States found Chicago in the top spot for the 9th consecutive year. Damn. I thought that New York, California, or New Orleans had the most rats in the downtown area. They saying Chicago. Orkin said the 2023 rattiest cities list is based on the number of new rodent treatments performed by the company from September the 1st of 2022 to August 31st of 2023. Now, Chicago took the top spot for the 9th consecutive year, while LA rose to number 2 and New York fell to the 3rd. I knew it. Man, they really don't have exact approximate numbers. The way them goddamn rats be jumping through the subway and running up under the drain dishes when you walking through New York, and when you walking down Bourbon Street in New Orleans, the rats just come out of everywhere. They be in all inside the restaurant that you people like to sit down and eat that good food. Yeah, the rats are running through there, building nests and building villages. Now, the rest of the top 10 were Washington, D.C., San Francisco, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Denver, Detroit, and Cleveland. Each fell mice and other rodents invade an estimate $21 million. They typically enter homes between October and February looking for food, water, and shelter from the cold. Ain't that a bitch? That's when they come in there. When it start to get cold, the coldest months of the year, the rats start to creep. That's when niggas do the most snitching. That's when they do the most drug busters in America. Yeah. From October to February, Christmas time, they catch niggas slipping that been making money all year and lock them up and let them know everything you done hustling and sold drugs for, we taking it. Yeah, they catch niggas doing Christmas time when they relaxing and shopping and shit and think the police don't know what they been doing all year. Yeah, those are when most drug busts happen. Google it. The highest percentage times of the year when police bust drug dealers. Go on to say, paraphrasing, last but least, let's get to Dave Chappelle, one of my comrades in the comedy game. I don't know him. I will meet him one day. Like the work that he put in. Like that this brother is very articulate and is a Hall of Fame character in the comedy world. He is somebody that I model and really respect and look up to and aim to get to that level of success or even bigger. But sometimes Dave Chappelle speaks when he shouldn't speak. See, I got a remedy and a philosophy that I go by. If I don't know what's going on about something and I really don't have a lot of the facts, especially something that is serious like for another country or another race, I'm not going to speak on it. Because I'm not going to speak on nothing that I'm not fully educated on and then be saying something that is crazy or wrong or disrespectful to people, knowing that I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not saying that Dave Chappelle don't know what he's talking about, but I don't think he do. If you're born over here in America, you have no fucking clue what's going on in other countries. You might have a little idea, but when it comes down to it, you don't know unless you grew up there and associated with the people. Now, Dave Chappelle sparked a walkout in Boston at his stand-up show the other day over his Israel comments. Now, his comments on Israel-Palestine caused some attendees to walk out. And it's because he said Israel is in the wrong in this conflict. Now, the comedian made the inflammatory remarks Thursday in the show where cell phones were confiscated. He got into the Middle East topic toward the end of his set where he seemed to mostly side with Palestine. Now, DC launched in on this by first saying that who are publicly supporting Palestine shouldn't, this is what Dave Chappelle basically said. He said students who are publicly supporting Palestine shouldn't lose job offers, which this has been happening lately. Then it led him to fully address the fighting going on overseas. He reportedly condemned the terrorist attack on Israel that was carried out by Hamas, but then said that the response/retaliation to the Palestinians in Gaza has been disappropriate, accusing Israel of committing war crimes with their bombing campaign and even claiming the United States was responsible for aiding and abetting the slaughter of innocent civilians. Dave Chappelle, stick to comedy. Politics gonna get you in trouble. You got away with saying something when you talked about the LGBT community in that statement and they fucking went crazy. That was different though. David Chappelle didn't do wrong when he spoke on that topic because he loves all races of people, all genders, and he just was speaking on it. But this is another level. This is speaking on war, deaths, innocent deaths. And if you don't really know what's going on, you can't assume just because you might have a friend or two that's from over there. You just tuned into another motherfucking episode of Legend of Comic. We talked about the cities with the most rats. Not just the rats in the neighborhood that try to be hustlers, tough guys, and then when they get caught, they tell on their friend. We're talking about the rats that make life hell. When you come in the kitchen and you want to eat some food and you see that little critter running across the floor, make you don't even want to eat no more. You got to go straight to Home Depot and get some traps and poison. Those type of rats. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. You just might be somebody one day in this world. Until the next time, until the next episode, Nico.